Hello everyone, my name is Cecilia. Welcome to my channel. I'm so happy and grateful that you decided to step by and hear what I'm about to offer. And yes, today we're going to discuss the energy centers. They are called the chakras. But before we start, let me give you a few tips. My first tip for today is that remember, all of us here in this earthly realm, we are spiritual beings with a human experience, meaning we came as spiritual beings and we were given this body in order to experience the human form. That's my first tip. And my second tip, we must remember that we all have free will. Remember, in this earth, there's dualism. So we have to deal with choices all the time. So we were given free will to choose whatever. If you choose to go into darkness, you are free to do that. No one is going to judge you for that. If you decide you want to follow the light, you'll follow the light. No one is going to say, no, you're not supposed to. You've got free will. And the third tip is that upon birth, we are given guardian angels. A guardian angel to assist us in maneuvering our life in this earthly realm, because it might be difficult, but because we are given free will, the guardian angel cannot force you to use him or her. You must actually be the one who requests the assistance of your guardian angel. They are always there with you, but if you're not saying anything, they won't assist. They will just watch you when you struggle with everything that you go through. They'll just watch you up until you decide to request their assistance. And obviously, for people who are into Christ, into a religion, you go through your higher source, your Father, Abba Father. And those who are using maybe the universe, you'll talk to the universe and request the guardian angel to assist you. And yeah, those are the 3 tips for today. Please, for those who find these videos interesting, I'll appreciate if you can subscribe. Please subscribe. It's free. You don't have to pay any money. I'll appreciate if you can subscribe. And again, if you find this video interesting, please hit that like button so that I can keep on bringing new videos to enlighten you. And also, if you want to be informed once I've uploaded a new video, just hit that notification bell. YouTube will inform you as soon as a new video has been uploaded. And I thank you. Good people, today actually my videos are more or less a continuation of previous videos. Remember, in my previous video I spoke about the pranayama. Prana, which is the life force, yama, which is the balancing of that life force. So today I'm going to talk about the energy centers, which are the chakras. And Remember, I didn't mention the name of those the channels, the tubes that are carrying the life force. I only indicated that the other one is the lunar, the other one is the solar, meaning the one attracted by the sun, the other one is attracted by the moon. So the one that is attracted by the moon is the Ida, and the one that is attracted by the sun, which is the life force, is the Pangala, and they are called the Nadis. So they go like when you breathe, they use the air and go down and balancing each other. Whenever the Ida is low, the Pangala is pushing it up, and whenever the Pangala is too forceful, the Ida is calming it down. And what happens is when they go down the spine, that's where most of our we've got, I think, close to 72,000 from the research that was done of channels that are going through in our body, and they are all getting that air, the breathing air. And the reason why we need to breathe, why we sometimes need to use the pranayama, they say it works as a hoover, like it pushes the air and unblocks some of the channels, because if ever the channels are blocked, then that's when we experience like aches. So the pranayama, the reason why it is promoted is to push with force and open those channels and unblock them, and everything goes much better. Like you feel better because they balance the energy in you. When we go down to the base, we find what we call root chakra. Is one of the energy system. We've got 7 energy systems that are mostly, actually they are not only 7, but then these 7 are mostly effective. They govern our day-to-day life. So those are the ones that I'm going to discuss. But then remember, it is only an overview. I'm not gonna discuss in detail. It's just only an overview so that you get a gist of what these energy systems are and what are their purpose in our lives, because their purpose is actually profound. We've got the root chakra. Just like it is mentioned that it is a root chakra, it is connected, the color is red, and they are saying the color red is because red is stop, and the element for the root chakra is earth. It's connected to our mother earth, and it works as a support, as a pillar, because it starts at the bottom. Like the root chakra is at the base of the spine, and it's more like, they say it's more like some string, some DNA, some it's small, but then it's round in shape, and it like rolls. It's spiral. It rolls. So yes, and they're saying whenever your root chakra is balanced, it provides you with vitality. It provides you with courage. It provides you with the survival instinct. It provides you with the feeling of safety and security. And the shadow side of it is that whenever it is not balanced, you are in the survival mode. You feel like you have to fly, you have to run, you have to hide, and you can't, like, you don't feel that you belong, like you feel like you cannot identify yourself with Mother Earth, you don't feel home. So that's the root chakra. So moving to the second chakra, which is called the sacral chakra. And the sacral chakra, the color is orange, and it is located at the lower abdomen, like above the belly button. And when the sacral chakra is balanced, it promotes it boosts your creativity, it boosts your passion, it boosts your emotional expression, and it works as a reproductive center. And its element is water. So another thing that I need to mention now is that all these chakras that I'm going to mention, they must work in synergy. When the other one is blocked, then it gives a somehow the frequency, it disturbs the frequency, the vibration, and everything goes haywire. So that is why we must keep them balanced in order to be able to live a complete and fulfilled life. Sorry. Now I go to the third chakra, which is the third eye chakra. It is located. Sorry, the third chakra is not the third eye. Sorry, it is the solar plexus chakra, and it is located at our gut, like up at the upper part of the abdomen, and the color is yellow, and the element is fire. And this chakra is associated with self-confidence, self-esteem, self-worth, willpower. When it is balanced, you feel empowered, you feel like you are like in control, you feel the earth or the world is your oyster. Like you feel, I mean, the world is bright, you just have to like put your shades, like, yes, something like that, and you become self-assured. And yeah, so if ever, like, people who are in sales, if ever they've got this, their third chakra, meaning the solar plexus is balanced, it's easy for them to make sales, because whenever they get into a room, everyone notice them. Yes, that's what a solar plexus chakra, a balanced solar plexus chakra does to a person. Then we go to the heart chakra. The heart chakra is the fourth chakra, which is located at the heart center in the middle of our chest. And the color is green. And the element is air, meaning it's flowing, it's air. You cannot contain it. It flows. And it governs the love, compassion, empathy, emotional bonding, oneness. And when you talk of love, we don't talk of the conditional love. We talk of that unconditional love, the one that where you love a person. It doesn't matter what he provides. It doesn't matter. You don't love him for what he can give. You love him just for him or for her being her. You accept him even with his shortcomings. Then we remember, if ever it's imbalanced, you are cold, you can't show emotions, you are withdrawn, it's difficult for you to show affection, like to show your open love, like you hold back, like with that thing that, I mean, people are like trying to get into you. So that's what the heart chakra does if it's imbalanced. And then now we go to, remember, the heart chakra is in the middle of the upper chakras and the lower chakras. And they are saying most of us, if ever we succeed, we can work on the first, second, and third up until the fourth. It becomes a little bit difficult for us to go up into the fifth, sixth, and seventh chakra. So wait until I talk about the last three, and you'll comment as to whether how do you think you fare in all these chakras. The fifth chakra is the throat chakra, and the color is blue, and the element is ether. It's located in our throat. This chakra, it governs communication and expression. And if it's balanced, you can express your truth, and it promotes effective communication. That's the fifth chakra. And at times they say, even with your vibration, you still communicate. Then we go to the sixth chakra, which is known by most and as is the third eye chakra, and it is located in the middle of our eyebrows, and its color is indigo, and it does not have an element because it's we going higher. And what it governs is, it governs our intuition. It governs our psyche. It governs our perception. It governs our, like whenever you've got this balanced third eye chakra, you can even be able to see other realm, like maybe the spiritual realm. You can see what is happening in the spiritual realm. That's how effective it is. Like, and again, you can even see people when they come to you, just by looking at them. You can see if they are wearing mask, they are like not showing the real self. They are hiding who they really are. You can see that. So that's the interesting part about this chakra. And when you are in this level, you've got wisdom. You've got like wisdom, not the one of having to read books. Like, you get this, they sometimes talk of being channeled. You get this, you are sent information. And now moving to our seventh chakra, which is the crown chakra. The color of the seventh chakra, the crown chakra, is violet and or white. And it's situated in the pituitary gland, like in the middle here. Like, it's reminding me of when a child is born. Sometimes we like protect their crown. You find that, I mean, especially in our African culture, we believe that a child must always wear a hat because we must protect their crown, because the crown is, they are saying, it governs connection with the universe. It governs your divinity. And whenever you are balanced, you've got this inner knowing. You know, you don't get to like be told. You receive these downloads. And the interesting part about the 6th and the 7th chakra is that, I mean, those people who are in who are balanced in those chakras, they are protected, sort of, if I may say so. They are saying the benefit of that is that you can, like, when you are around that person, you feel protected. Things can happen, but then they won't affect you. Like, maybe, let's say, for instance, if ever that person can decide, okay, I'm not going to use this route, I'm going to change and use that other route. He just has this inner knowing. And when we can investigate, you'll realize that the route he actually avoided had an accident, and there was probably like a traffic jam. Or maybe if ever there's going to be something terrible, that person will just decide, okay, today I'm not going that side, even if that is the place he normally goes to. And it reminds me of the things that are happening. Like, you find that, I mean, a building is falling apart. If you've got something like someone like that, you'll find that on that day he decides he's not going to that building, even if it's a building he goes to every day. So to show that, I mean, they've got this inner knowing, they are protected. And like, you, when you observe them, you like wanna be close to them. You at times we tend to think, no man, these people, it seems as if they've got magic, but it's not magic. It's just they've worked on themselves to such an extent that they are balanced. And when we talk of real people like those, we talk of masters. We do have masters around us. It's just we do not know that they are masters, because they are living a normal life. And the ones that we know are the Buddhas and Jesus Christ. Those are the ones that we know that, okay, they were able to like have this inner knowing. They didn't have to like read lots of books in order to know how things are done, and what must one do to combine this and that in order for this to happen. Yeah, things like those. I mean, they with them, I mean, we no longer talk of illusion, the one that we experience, like the illnesses that we go through. They've passed those stages. They live a free life. I mean, when we talk of people who are abundant, fully abundant, we talk of those people. And they've like conquered, I'll say, the material world, our physical world. They are now more into the spiritual world. And they can like see what we are going through in this earthly realm. The challenges that we go through is just the challenge. The problem with them is that they cannot, because it is said everyone has his own or her own journey. They cannot intercept until you ask them for assistance. And asking them for assistance is because you were guided. You cannot just go to them and ask. You were guided to come to them, and it means you are ready in your journey to now get assistance from those kind of people. And yes, that's some of the things that are fascinating about the earthly realm. And I thank you for staying with me up until now. And if you find this interesting, please comment and let me hear what you think. And I thank you. I thank you. I thank you.